Yo! It's good, y'all. Surprise your man. Today we're back with another video. This is turn this mic up a little bit. This is famous movies without special effects, man. Let's get into this video. This is another one by Transitional. Let's get it. Screen record this thing. Well, let's move on. Ah, crap. Didn't turn the volume up. L. I know. L. Let's go.
This is what movies look like without special effects, like the behind-the-scenes footage of the Avengers, Man of Steel, Pirates of the Caribbean,
This is
and
interesting.
so much more.
I mean, I know some of this. I think like I've known this before.
Zombie sharks on a sinking boat. The only problem is zombie sharks are a little hard to come by. So the Pirates
Bro, I
of the
bet that's so
Caribbean
hard to act out, like knowing that's not what you're doing.
A hydraulic-powered
My
boat
dog
and
stepped
plenty
on
of
a bee.
imagination. Tom Holland starred in the video game remake Uncharted, whose opening scene is a high-octane
I never actually
fall
seen
from
that
a
movie.
cargo plane without a parachute. You'd think Spider-Man would be okay doing his own aerial stunts, but they've brought in wires, a giant hydraulic arm, and a blue set.
That
to
is
help producers pull off the
crazy, bro.
death-defying scenes. You don't even need to use real cars in movies anymore.
Man, it's crazy like to set all that up.
X-Men Days of Future Past has Quicksilver rushing in to save his colleagues from an explosion at 2,000 miles per second. To create this faster-than-sound sequence, filmmakers filmed Evan Peters running on a treadmill and blended it with a rotating shot that had been slowed down. Tasty. The result was this slow-mo
Delicious.
masterpiece. This scene in John Wick 3 just
crazy.
couldn't have been filmed on a real street. Instead, fake motorbikes, green carts,
Of
a complex winch
course.
system, and a whole bunch of dudes in green morph suits all helped Keanu.
That is kind of crazy, bro. That's the real little green men.
They even had a guy blowing wind on Keanu's hair to make it look like the bike was moving.
That is
Speaking of
crazy,
Spider-Man,
bro.
Ever wondered how they make your friendly neighborhood Spidey look so?
Bro, I bet that's so
It's
crazy to
mostly
like to
blue
jump
screen.
that. Like, look at that, bro. To do all the high stuff. That still like is a lot of moving up and
a whole lot
around.
of fighting that only really looks good from a certain angle. Despite all the help, some of Tom's acrobatics are actually quite impressive. This scene
Are
from
actually
Supergirl looks
impressive.
a little different without the post effects.
Oh yeah, I saw that
Just gonna
episode.
go ahead and say it. Superheroes without their powers just look like mimes in fancy leotards. We're not gonna win this today.
They do look stupid, bro.
When the cast returned to
Bro, they look so stupid without the effects. Look so stupid.
Plus, where are you gonna find a herd of angry ostriches at short notice?
Ooh.
The film and effects crew utilized some inventive blue screen sets and high-end CGI to create a visual masterpiece.
Interesting. Saw this movie.
One of the biggest movies of all time, Avengers.
Now I'm pretty sure I've seen a lot of
behind-the-scenes
stuff on this one.
Backdrops. Not only did teams have to render special abilities and costumes onto hundreds of superheroes, but all this with an apocalyptic wasteland as the backdrop. I have to say though,
Looks
I thought Thanos would have been taller.
Dope. That actually looks dope on and off screen. Oh yeah, Thanos is crazy though, bro. That is crazy, bro.
Rather than trying to teach Jason Momoa,
That is
how to
crazy,
be
bro.
underwater, the team behind Aquaman used some pretty inventive visual effects to bring the DC superhero comic to life.
Ooh.
Lighting, wires, and motion capture were all employed to take this above-ground.
Bro, it's the
scene
slow
straight to
moving that
Atlantis.
makes it so funny.
Superman's Man of Steel makes every kid want to fly, but the secret to this superhero's flight ability all comes down to wires, pulleys, and a team of people pulling the strings. He's not really faster than a
Imagine they fall off
He just
those,
looks
like,
it with the
wires,
speed
bro.
of the
It could
tape.
get real,
The
bro.
numbers might be fake, but the Man of Steel's abs are 100% real.
These guys, bro.
You're probably not shocked to find out that the dinosaurs in Jurassic World aren't real.
What?
They're almost completely CGI.
Come on, bro. Not a dude just yanking his leg, bro.
These fierce velociraptors,
That's
they're actually
funny.
just guys in gray leotards and raptor helmets. For the most part, Chris Pratt just has to pretend there's a vicious predator standing in front of him.
This was wild.
What about the T-Rex? Nope, completely computer generated. In this scene from World War Z, Brad Pitt's character throws a live grenade
It's
inside
crazy.
an airplane to save himself from a frenzied zombie herd. Rather than sacrifice 100 extras at 30,000 feet, the special effects team used a prop plane, wind cannons, wires, and a giant green screen set to create the epic scene.
Well, they did. Well, shoot. For the people who saw the movie, they did well.
In the live-action reboot of the Disney classic Aladdin, it was always going to be a
course.
challenge to bring all the magical elements.
Yeah, that
to
is
life.
wild. You gotta get a
Flying
lot
the
of
magic
stuntmen for
carpet
some of
to
that
running
stuff.
through the Cave of Wonders, producers used blue screens, hidden supports,
Not the blue screens.
and specially designed motion capture.
I bet some of
Smith's
like
genie.
the more motion moving scenes. I bet those are fun to film. Like the where
Probably say it's 2 parts
they're moving a lot.
mixed with 3 parts of whatever.
No.
True to the surreal nature of the novel, the 2010 remake relied on whimsical CGI, green suits, and stills
Bro,
to create
that is
characters
funny.
of all sizes and perspectives.
It is kind of weird though. You have to really like act like nothing's there,
The
bro,
logistics
or
of
act like
building a
something's
massive
there.
wall are way beyond most film companies. It's even beyond most presidents. That's the reason why producers working on Maze Runner used incredibly realistic CGI to render these massive maze walls. There's only small constructions used for reference. The rest is a complete fabrication. In Disney's Beauty and the Beast remake, the fearsome prince-turned-monster is a terribly intimidating creature.
Of course.
In reality, it's just a guy in a motion capture suit. I'm not sure if that's padding he's got there, or if the guy only does leg day, but those are some beastly quads. This river rafting scene in The Hobbit had so much going on all at once.
WS! I'll admit they got me. They got me with the ass, bro.
There's a raging river, orcs firing arrows and swinging swords, as well as making sure all the dwarves stay.
Bro,
in their
that is
barrels.
funny how
Weapons
much
for
like
cool
green
rules,
is
adding
used.
some
It's just
well-timed
green
splashes
and
of
blue.
water. You got yourself an authentic indoor river rapid adventure.
Jeez.
Behind the silky smooth
The
animation
turtles
of the Teenage Mutant
probably just in a
Ninja
bunch of
Turtles.
green big suits. I actually saw this
Who
movie.
knew there were actually
Yeah.
4 ninjas underneath it all wearing motion capture suits and fake
Oh,
shell
well,
backpacks made out of
well,
foam?
it's not green.
Cowabunga. We're still a few years away from the
Not at
android
all,
servants
bro.
used in the Kingsman Golden Circle, but the special effects team used an
No
accurate
turtles at all.
morph suit to render a fairly convincing CGI droid. The robot stand-in even wore roller skates to give the movement some authenticity for the final shot.
Please take your shirt off.
A movie full of sentient apes is a VFX team's worst nightmare. Even though finding extras that act like monkeys sounds easy enough, adding the computer rendering to a dozen motion capture suits is an exhausting
Shout out to
process.
people with
The end result is
monkeypox,
all
bro. That's
worth it.
messed
While
up.
watching Planet of the Apes, it's hard to tell it's just some guys
Jeez.
in gray costumes monkeying around. The Matrix was one of the first movies to really use mind-bending VFX and innovative cinema techniques
Nah, that
in a
is
way
crazy.
people hadn't seen before. They coined the bullet time shot to create this bullet-dodging scene on the rooftop using green screens, multiple moving
Bro,
cameras,
jeez,
and
imagine
wires
like
to
look how
keep
hard he
the
has to bend down. Even though, yeah, he's
When
kind
it
of getting
comes to
kept up a little bit,
superheroes,
but
there's one you definitely call overpowered, with almost every superpower in the book in her arsenal. Making Captain Marvel come to life on the big screen was any VFX animator's dream. If climbing Mount Everest is one of life's hardest achievements, it makes sense that a film
climbing green
would be
screen
up to the
Everest.
highest mountain. Instead, teams built base camps under a giant green screen backdrop. Treacherous walks across icy caverns and climbs.
Nah, I ain't gonna cap, bro. Filming these
movies
movies look hard, bro.
An air-conditioned set. America's favorite superhero, Captain America. He needed a little help pulling off the superhuman feats on display during Civil War, and help came courtesy of some cool practical and visual effects. But he's
Man,
not
that
manhandling
looks
helicopters.
fun. Some of it looks fun, and then like you realize how much of that you got to do, and it's like, yo, that does take a lot
When
of
you're
time.
doing a live-action remake of a story that is only one human character, your VFX team is going to have their work cut out for them. In Disney's 2016 Jungle Book remake, extras in blue morph suits take the place of monkeys, only to be edited in later. Baloo is just Jon Favreau sitting in a pool, and Mowgli has to pretend those hand puppets are actually wild animals. Tom Cruise is famous
Crazy.
for doing all his own stunts.
Shout out to you,
insisting on
Cruise.
cinematography as opposed to CGI where possible. In Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, the trick wasn't adding in computer rendering to make these shots look more impressive. It's about getting the camera in the right places as Tom runs impossible lines on the outside of the wall's tallest skyscraper.
Man.
Back in the old days of cinema, teams would have
Cruise
to wait until
crazy, bro.
classic scenes
Legend.
like this one in Mulan. Now it's all done in post-production. Even the horse is faked. Likewise, any of the scenes involving any of the aerial acrobatics.
Yeah, because you can't get a horse to behave that way. Or maybe you can.
It's all done at half speed with wires to help the actors jump and spin through the air. To perfectly map the behaviors, movement, and actions of a friendly dog in the Call of Duty.
No, it's not a dog.
An actor in a motion tracking suit instead of training an actual dog. Good boy. In Disney's Maleficent, Angelina Jolie's
the animals, man.
Amazing
Can't even give the animals a break.
Battle and aerial acrobatics couldn't have been done without the help of a blue screen set, a complex system of rotating harnesses, and a team of blue-suited technicians.
Man, hey, it works out though. Dope visual. But if y'all like this video, man, I appreciate you if you watch this far. It's crazy, bro. When you see all like the action movements, it's like, man, it does take a lot of time to get these movies all perfected. So be very appreciative of the amount of time and effects put in. But love y'all, appreciate y'all. Thank you for giving me to 20 subscribers, man. We gonna keep running it up, man. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Prodigy. And I'm out. Peace.